Hello everyone, welcome to episode 7 of the New Guy Walkthrough, also known as the Farron's Keep Guide for people who hate poison swamps. This episode is going to be very short because it is going to show you the absolute minimum, most direct path that you can take to get through Farron's Keep in the quickest way possible. This is, this will get all the bonfires and you will put out all the flames in less than 15 minutes, which is really good. And it's not very difficult as long as you follow along. There's a lot of, it's pretty straightforward to navigate. You're going to want to go to the Farron Keep bonfire. And if you have any poison resist stuff, you can throw it on because, there's going to be a lot of poison. And put your moss clumps on, and then you get ready to go. There's a lot of upgrade stuff, but in this level, unless you're trying to get the great sword or iron flash or a specific armor set or two, there's really no reason to dilly-dally around in this place because if you're not a sorcerer and you're not trying to get the great sword or just specific stuff, then there's nothing for you here. There's an Estus shard that's right in the beginning, and then that's more or less it. So right over here is this would be where the ragged mask is, and then if you which I'm actually putting on right now. I'm debating it. I'm gonna do it later when I do the actual full walkthrough, which will be after this. The next episode. So the Estus shard, it was covered in a previous episode, but basically that busted up tower right there where that slug is, right about where my head is, that's where it would be. So you can just run in and grab that and then follow this path up the fire. And there's going to be a couple of grue up here, and if you look up, there's that tower with the fire on it. If you get lost, you can use those as guideposts if you can see the sky. But this is pretty straightforward. Kill these two guys, and the simple puzzle is, put out these 3 flames. So when you put those flames out, it shows a cutscene. I'm gonna skip the second 2, but the first one I'll watch just because. Basically, light goes out over there, light goes out on the top. Cool view of the bridge. And one of the lights lights up by the door. So pretty Resident Evil-y, honestly. It's kind of like, I don't really know the significance of it. It's not very well explained, but it's a video game, so you just take it for what it is. And that's the catacombs of Carthus underneath that building, I think. Pretty sure. So after that, just head straight down this path, and there'll be a grue over here if you want to go. And then there's a grue. Is there a grue? Yeah, there's going to be one of those stupid ones that jump up and down like Mario, try to stomp on your head. Those can be a huge pain in the butt. But right over by that fire to the left, you'll see him. There's a grue just kind of standing there with his hips thrusted forward and his chest back. Right over there on that bridge, right above my head, that's the great sword, if you want to get it. But if you don't want it and don't need it, don't bother. So this dude will usually jump on your head. They have a grab attack that enrages them, and they do extra damage, and they become more aggressive. So you don't want to get hit by that. That was a really not a good showing of how they usually are. That was very easy to kill them. It's not always the case that you just kill them so easily. So you get over here, you kill this grue. Compete over there with the dodging. And you are at the second flame already. So you are 2/3 of the way there. And we're only like 5 minutes in. So you're almost done with the swamp, which is pretty great. Because this place is, I don't know, it's not the best. It's not the worst, but it's not the best. There are better parts of the game. So you go to this bridge, kill these 3 dudes, and right behind them you'll see there's a bonfire. Really aggressive for some reason. So, alright, so pretty much you just go right there, light the bonfire. I don't know if I end up rusting at it. Yeah, I do. Why not get that extra flask? And you go down this ramp right here. If you look to your left, you'll see a tree. Right there where the item is, there's a crab you can fight, and that white birch tree is where the Crown of Dusk is. And that's going to be a pretty vital item for a wizard, or a sorcerer rather. And in this room with all these slugs, there is an undead bone shard. It's an important thing that you're going to want to get. So just come in and kill all the dudes and grab the bone shard. So next we're going to go to the Old Wolf of Farron bonfire, which is going to be at the top of this ladder. So it's a pretty long ladder that you can climb. While you're in here you can get invaded by the watchdogs of Farron, but usually invasions don't, people don't invade in here very much because it's just not, it's boring. This level is kind of lame. If it does happen, it's usually pretty easy to find the other person because they'll be poisoned. So there's the bonfire right there, and that's the Old Wolf. You can pray to him, join the coven, the watchdogs of Farron, and then there's an elevator that was behind me, and it still is. It's in that room. It leads to the top of this, and you can fight a stray demon. And there's a few crystal lizards up there as well. Crystal lizard right here. Yeah, twinkling titanite. I think you can get lightning bolt or lightning spear or whatever on the top of the elevator as well. The Dreamcatcher's ashes are really important because this is going to enable you to buy titanite shards from the handmaiden, which is pretty nice. So you can get all your stuff up to +3. So now you're going to want to go to the Farron Keep bonfire, and we're going to extinguish that 3rd flame. So the thing to remember with this is that you want to go to the right. I'll you can see the flame right there, so that's going to be your guide pole. But if you see right there, right where I'm headed, there is pretty much, that's the staircase to the 3rd fire. So you just kind of roll your way over there and watch out for that giant tree beast to the left. You want to not aggro him because he is beating. So just carefully make your way up. And there's pretty much no way of avoiding being poisoned at that point, but pretty sure there's no glue up here. Yeah. So just go extinguish the 3rd flame, and now that door will be open. And that's those are the 3 flames right there, and that's under 10 minutes with very minimal fighting. I think it's about like 6 crew or something, maybe 10. So you get another one of these jumping guys right up here. You don't even have to go this way. I'm just doing this so I can get the yellow finger also fight out of the way, because I want to get to the end of the invasions of this person for story reasons. So the Heysel fights, they can be pretty interesting, so I'll just kind of let this happen. Pretty much usually what I'll do is I'll try to just kite her up away from the poison and then get to a point where I can get kind of close to her. Kind of tough getting behind her on the staircase, but you want to avoid getting whacked with that pick. That pick is it just busts straight through your hyper armor, and it has tons of hyper armor of its own. So I covered this fight in a previous walkthrough. It's pretty much more of the same. You're just gonna want to stay the hell away from that pit. Try not to get roll caught like I just did. And, just make sure that you do as she does. So pretty much I'm just trying to... Damn, that roll catch is, like, really good. I should really, like, check this weapon out again, since they've improved it a few times. There we go. So she keeps hitting me with that third one. I got sick of getting roll caught, so what I decided to do was do a setup parry. So just pretty much keep swinging 3 times, you get that parry on the 3rd hit. And that's Yellow Finger Heisel, which, I mean, honestly, you don't even have to fight her. But if you didn't fight her in the other swamp, then this is how you would get the pick in the Xanthus round. So pretty much go to any old bonfire. I just boned out because I have enough of them. And then you're going to go to the Keep Ruins bonfire. So once you get there, you're just going to run straight through those 3 doors. The double doors with the 3 fires next to it. They should all be lit, and then you're gonna go through a little area with some Corvian dudes, kind of just chilling out, and one storyteller. So it'll be pretty easy. You just kind of go to the left and take the high road, and then sneak up behind the storyteller, and you can backstab the storyteller. As long as you kill the storyteller before they scream or whatever they do to enrage all the other ones on the ground, then the ones on the ground won't aggro you unless you actually hit them. I'm really bad at backstabbing this particular one and plunging attacking it, so just making a pig zero of that. But these guys won't attack you unless you attack them. And I think there's a Shriving Stone over here. Yep. Which is kind of a useless thing, but I guess I could see somebody wanting to take maybe their fire gem off or something. And it's not that bad at this point. But these guys are, 3 souls, 132. Not the most, but they'll drop their great knives as well. It's a pretty good dagger. So pretty much I'm just killing them to see if they drop them. But yeah, this is almost done. The next bonfire is up this hill, and this is going to be the last bonfire. After that is the boss fight, and I'm not going to show that in this video, but the boss fight is, you see that doorway way over there where that big purple mist is. That right there is where you're going to fight the Undead Legion. So this is the last bonfire. This is Farron Keep in 15 minutes, less than 15 minutes. And I'm just going to cut it here. Thanks for watching. Bye.